So I hope you all enjoyed that Sriracha video. We're back now with the Thai Sriracha, the Frightfully Hot Carolina Reaper one from Fairley's Fine Foods. Or Fairley's Fine Condiments, yeah, it says so on the label there. Right, sorry I missed that. Also have a whole bunch of curries from these guys that I picked up at the start of lockdown, but sadly, until lockdown ends, I won't be able to try those with friends. They are, however, just the powders to make the curries and the recipes to go with. So fortunately, they'll keep a while. Anyway, let's get into this. What do they have to say about it? Thailand is famous for many things, from massage to curry, but Sriracha has got to be the most famous export. Arguably, quite possibly though. It's certainly the only export that's made it all the way into space. A fermented chili-based sauce, which they use as a condiment with everything in bold capital letters. Anyone for a happy ending in your mouth? I'd rather they didn't phrase it like that, but anyway. This contains chilies, water, garlic, sugar, vinegar, salt, xanthan gum, spices. So, no obvious allergens, nothing that they've had to bold, and doesn't state what chilies they are, but I'm pretty sure from what they've said online that this is entirely Carolina Reaper. Let's crack it open. Certainly has that peppery smell of Carolina Reaper to it, but also an almost ketchup-y quality from presumably the vinegar and sugar. I'm going to pour a fair bit into this glass. That should be a decent amount for dipping in. And here I've got some onion rings. Because some time ago I did Sriracha red velvet onion rings, and they came out remarkably nice, and discovered through that Sriracha and onion rings go very nicely together. So, I'll link that recipe in the description down below. Do try making them yourself, because the cakey batter with the more savoury Sriracha flavour is gorgeous. This Sriracha, however, is on the sweeter side. Very tangy, but very peppery tang. And it's a nice fruity chili. Until all of a sudden, it's very much not. And it is melting the face off. That is definitely nothing but Reaper in there. None of the red jalapeno such a sauce would normally use. And I'll be honest, I don't really know what the spices are. There are definitely spices in there. And there is garlic in there. But it's not as garlicky as most Srirachas, actually. And it tastes almost tomatoey from how fruity the chilies are. And it really does have some strong ketchupy qualities, but there's no tomato in here. It is just Reapers. Delicious, fruity ketchup. Painful, painful Reapers. There's definitely enough sweetness and garlic and stuff going on to bring the heat down from the full Reaper 10. But it's still a seriously hot Reaper sauce. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm definitely streaming from the nose. And I take no shame in admitting that I can't just dunk all of these. Interestingly, it's the upper back of my mouth, not the tongue like Reaper normally is. At least where it's lingering. Let's try a little bit more and see if the initial kick is a tongue heat or not. There's a bit around the edges of the tongue, Yeah, actually, very dull edge of tongue heat from a cooked down Reaper. This is a painful sauce. So yeah, Fairley's fine condiments, I'll link them in the description down below, along with the other previously mentioned links. No, not that glass, this glass is the one that heals me. I'm not going to finish my full glass of sauce today, I don't think. But unlike the barbecue sauce that I had recently, this ketchupy Sriracha is something I'm going to be using my own time, albeit a little more sparingly. Because it does taste very nice. And yeah, I would take this into space with me if I was going into space. As this is something that's going to last me a while due to its heat. We're going to provide a gorgeous spicy flavour to all sorts of meals. And definitely going to liven up the crappy taste of space food. Though I can't imagine it's going to improve how my stomach handles all that rehydrated crap. So yeah, for all you budding astronauts out there, this is a great sauce, but it will make you suffer. And I don't know if the ending is actually going to be happy from this one. Oh, and they also say on the label that they're handmade in the Northeast. So, that ties in nicely with my Northeast UK Chilli Heads live stream content, which we'll be seeing more of shortly. And it also ties in with... oh, I can't remember what I was saying at this point. But yeah, it's a good sauce. Give it a go. Give their curries a go as well. You can get pre-made curries shipped to you alongside the spice mixes that I've bought. And yeah, just really tasty. Just also really strong. The Frightfully hot label is not a lie. I will catch you next time, everyone. Bye. Oh dear God.